Hi everyone, it's Chris from Ideal City Games. Thanks again for tuning in. Right now we're playing Wonderports on AsoBrain, and we're playing up to 15 points where we're not robbing on when we have 2 points. And so right now, let's see where we want to go. So what I really like to do on this map is I'm really trying to go to multiple islands because when you build a settlement on an island, you get an extra victory point. So getting to 15 points, that's really important. Seeing a 9 on a waterfall also is very, very important. That way you are sharing with individuals, because when a 9 gets rolled, you're going to get really good numbers. Let's see, okay. Honestly, what I'm gonna do, it's a bit risky, but I think I like this move the best. We're gonna just dominate the sheep boat, then we're gonna go up. So the reason why I decided to place my settlement here is because having this sheep port, since there's really good numbers on the sheep, you know, the 8, 5, 10, those are real high probability numbers. Also getting the forest helped me build the boats to help me get not only potentially even the longest road, but also to land on multiple islands. It's a bit risky because I don't have brick. I obviously don't have ore, but I think it still could go really well. The other opportunity I had was to build on this 9, 5, 10. Lots of good numbers here. It's just ideally. So sorry, I was looking to see what red was doing. So building on this 9, 5, 10 is really good, and then you can and then I still could have put sheep on somewhere else, but you know, this is gonna be really interesting. Let's see what we get. So having the brick is super helpful. Not the best sheep, but that's okay. So 9 was rolled, so both blue and red got to choose their additional resource. Nine was rolled again, so they got to choose again. I'm not I don't really care for the brick too much, so I'm gonna go ahead and swing the boats this way. Oh, that wheat is awesome. So realistically, I'll probably go ahead and build my settlement over here because we're gonna want wheat to get a city and development cards because our 4 wheat isn't that great. So let's see what happens. 6 was rolled, we got our wood, so now we can build our settlement. What we're really hoping for is when we move this ship, we really hope it's an ore. Okay, not an ore, but having another 8 sheep is awesome. So right now our plan to have just kind of monopolize the sheep is semi-working. And so hopefully we can continue this run. Let's see what we roll here. 8 is great. We're gonna go ahead and trade the 2 sheep for an ore and buy a development card. A victory point. It's funny because a victory point in the early stages like this is not something I typically like having. Obviously, having a victory point is still just helpful anyways, especially when you're trying to win the game. Having a robber or a take 2 cards in this early stage is what I prefer, but you know, it's okay. Okay, so 9 was rolled again. It looks like blue is trying to build their potential city. 5 is good. We're gonna go ahead and buy another development card. Okay, build 2 streets. It's not bad. 8 is rolled again, so 8's actually doing really well for us. 8's rolled again. All right, let's see what we roll here. A 7. Not bad. I mean, blue loses half their cards, so that kind of slows them down some more. And then red, I could put the robber on this tile so they can't build any more boats, but I think preventing the resource is probably better. And so because of that, I will go ahead and just put it on the wood. Let's see what we get. More sheep. You know, this would be awesome if this row building it shows a wheat and ore. Okay, brick. Not bad. Oh. Oh, the 12 ore. Classic. All right, we're going ahead. You know, we're going to risk it a little bit. We're going to just hold off and just see if we get lucky. Maybe a 7 doesn't get rolled. Okay, that 8 is perfect. So hopefully we will not get any 7s. And if that's the case, then we will be fortunate enough to build our city. Let's see what we roll here. 5. So truth be told, we are getting very lucky. But that's okay. It's part of the game. All right, so we're going to build our city on the 6, 5, 10. And then let's go ahead and buy another development card because we're kind of pulling away and I'd rather protect ourselves. And plus, if we can also get the largest army, that's going to really help us get to 15 points quickly. So blue built their settlement, and now they played their soldier card. Which is fine. Okay, they took our brick. At this point, I don't really care too much to get to the 8. To be honest, I really feel just building boats or building ships to get to the various islands is really the best thing to do. We're going to go ahead and play our soldier card. And we're going to put it on the 9. And since red does not have any cards, we'll take from blue. Or is great. Let's see what we roll here. This 8 is really, really helping us. It's been doing a lot of great work for us. So we're going to trade in 2 sheep for a wheat. Buy a development card to get another robber, which is great. So we're going to build some more ships. And we'll end our turn. Yeah, so 8, honestly, it's been rolling a lot. I mean, it's been rolled 7 times. I know it's a high probability number, but yeah, it's been doing really good for us. And so really at this point, this is really my game to lose. I really don't think I really don't think we're going to lose this. I mean, there's always that chance. Okay, 10 is good. We'll end our turn. But because I'm going to be able to have the longest road, realistically, I'm already ahead with the largest army. I don't really see blue or red being able to prevent us from really winning here. Okay, so let's roll. We got a 12. Let's go ahead and build our settlement. And we'll end our turn. So we currently have 9 points. We have obviously the victory point. So we're at 10, and then once we get the largest army, we're at 12. So at this point, we still need to build a city to win, unless obviously we get a development card. And to be fair, the initial placement on blue, like really, this 9 is such a good spot. It really is hard to pass up. We'll just continue to build more ships. Okay, that's the 6 forest is good. And to be honest, it's this game has been a little interesting. 7 has been rolled very little. It's actually been rolled only 3 times, even though 7 is pretty much one of the highest combinations. That's why it's also important to have development cards. Really, blue and red, they would have kind of targeted me multiple times, but luckily we were able to get development cards ahead of time. So that's why it's really important to buy development cards. Let's say we roll here. We rolled a 9. Can't really do much here. We'll go ahead and end our turn. 7 is rolled, and that's okay. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of 2 wheats and 1 of our sheeps, since we get sheep on a lot of different numbers. Let's see what blue takes. They take a forest, which is perfect. It gives us the opportunity to build a settlement if we get a 10. All right, let's see what we're gonna go ahead and play our robber, or play our soldier card to move the robber, and we're gonna take from red, since they have the city and a development card themselves, and they're at 5 points. Let's see what we roll here. That 9 has rolled a lot recently. We can't do anything, so we'll just end our turn. The 5 is really good. Really, we want to go ahead and buy another development card in case they move the robber on us. But really, like I said, at this point, we're kind of just waiting for the game to end. I really don't see a way for blue and red to really prevent us from winning. Obviously, if we just roll a bunch of 2s or something, but right now we're in a really good position. So an 8 was rolled, so we got our 2 sheep. So red's going ahead and try to build out so they can get as many points as possible. See, one thing you always want to be careful about, especially when you have the longest, or trying to achieve largest army or the longest road, is see how many development cards the other people have. And so red, if I do not buy a soldier card and he buys them on his turn, and this is a soldier card, then he will actually take the largest army from me. That's definitely not something we want. So we're gonna go ahead and trade 2 sheep, buy a development card. We didn't get the soldier card, but I really like the Monopoly card. It's a very, very powerful card, especially in the late game. So now we're going to really be paying attention to see what is rolled. So they rolled an 8, so that gave blue 2 forests. There's not a lot we really can do with that. It'd be great if we roll a 9 and then just take... Okay, we didn't roll a 9, but we're going to go ahead and buy another development card. Okay, a victory point is still good. Obviously, now if we just build our 2 settlements and we are able to take the largest army, then we'll still be able to get to 15 points without having to build our city. So blue rolled a 7 and moved the robber on our 5 sheep. They took our forest. Let's see what red rolls. So they rolled a 9, which is really great because we're probably going to monopolize all the ore, since blue will get 3 ore. We'll see also what they pick from their waterfall right here. Okay, so blue was able to grab the 3 ore. Even if I monopolize the ore, I'm not going to be able to do a lot with it, but sometimes it's worth just taking. So red, they landed on 2 islands, so they're actually at 9 points as well. Let's say we roll. A 2 does nothing, but we're going to go ahead and just monopolize the ore. We'll just take the 6 ore, which is awesome, but we're going to end our turn. Can't do anything with the ore. Really, we wanted wheat, but sometimes just slowing down the other players works in our benefit. So blue rolled a 7. They might just... Okay, they put it on our wheat, which is okay. So blue build 2 ships. They revealed 2 forests. Okay, 5 is good, so we can trade our 2 sheep for a wheat. Hopefully, I mean, we have a lot of good numbers. 11 is not one of them. So we're just gonna have to, yeah, we're just gonna end our turn. We're just gonna hold on to all this ore. Roll the 7, so we'll just get rid of the 4 ore. Probably in hindsight, we probably should have just traded our 2 sheep to get a wheat. That way we would have had only 7 cards. But that's okay. So 9 was rolled. So red, they're making a good progress. This game isn't going to end as early as I would have liked it to. And so red is making very good use of the time that's going on right now. So that 9 has been super helpful. I might have got a little too cocky, but we'll see. I think I still can pull out a victory. All right, so we're gonna... All right, we got our robber, which is perfect. So now that'll put us... Once we play the robber, that'll give us the largest army, so we'll be at 11 points. Plus our 2 victory points, we're at 13. So just to check on our roads, red has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. So we're actually not that much further than red. So that's something that we're going to want to keep in mind. All right, so we're going to play our soldier card. Let's go ahead and take from red. Okay, let's see what we roll here. 3 isn't bad. We're going to go ahead and... We're going to go ahead and... we'll go ahead and buy a development card. All right, another victory point. 6 is good. So hopefully red won't be able to take the longest road from us in this turn, but we'll see. They took the ore, which is actually really good. Unfortunately for red, they rolled a 7, so they're going to lose half their resources. So I don't think they're going to be able to take the largest or the longest road from us. But at this point, in order for us to win, we actually would need a 5. That's the only way that we'll be able to win. Let's see what we roll. Come on, 5. 5 for the win. Not a 5, but we'll take a 7. We're going to go ahead and put it back on red. Okay, the brick's not bad. We're going to go ahead and just build a road just to give us a little bit more room. And so now, hopefully we can just roll for the wheat. Okay, so we got the 8. Now, as long as a 7 isn't rolled, we should win. I did get a little nervous there. I thought red might be able to pull away just a little bit. All right, so we're gonna roll. We got the 10, so we're gonna go ahead and just build our settlement and then play our 3 victory points for the win. So that's 14, and the last point, 15 points. We'll claim the victory. And so after that match, we earned 15 more points to increase our ranking for the month on the website. And I hope you guys enjoyed it. Wonder Ports is actually one of my favorite maps. I really like playing maps where there's islands. And so I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know if there's anything that you want me to specifically play, or leave me a comments. Let me know if you agree with this strategy, if you would have done something different. Until next time, really appreciate you guys watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful day.